Hello, good evening, everyone. I hope I am audible. I welcome you all to the GRE Preparation Made Easy Verbal Reasoning class by Mrs. Annapurna Murugan. Few instructions for the participants. Make sure you have a stable internet connection and a noise-free environment. We recommend you to use your earphones for best experience. Also, respect your instructor, your classmates, and yourself. Do not write anything inappropriate on the chat box. Also, we have three packages: bronze, silver, and gold. To upgrade to silver and gold, you'll get extra benefits like evaluated mock tests, expert university recommendations, and so on. Also, we have free profile evaluation with our experts, comprehensive evaluation, university shortlisting, course recommendations, country recommendations, and doubt clearance. Also, we have free live IELTS classes that is from Monday to Friday. It is a 4-week course, and free live Duolingo classes Monday to Friday. It is a 2-week course. Also, we have this special offer that for bronze package, it starts from rupees 499 and you'll get extra benefits. Here are a few achievements. This is the Ubergrad website. You can select the country, course, and specialization. When you go on Explore, you can select the countries, universities, courses, and exams. You'll get all the information here. And when you go on Solution, you have free profile evaluation, talk to the counselor, country recommendation. Then there's test preparation, IELTS, GRE, and Duolingo. Also, we have additional services. Blogs are uploaded weekly. You can go through them. Also, to contact us, you can call us, WhatsApp us, or mail us. When you go on My Test Preparation, and then you click here, GRE View Course, weekly handouts and recordings are uploaded. Just a second. Yeah. So like when you go on Verbal Ability, then Reading Comprehension. So yeah, you will get the handout and recordings, and I'll be sharing the link on the chat box. Thank you. And if you have any doubt, you can ask through the chat box. You can start with the class. Thank you.
Hi, thank you. Hi, guys. Good evening. I guess everyone is doing good. Yeah. Yeah. To start with, let me know whether you people are working on words and all. Good evening. Good evening. Yes. Good evening, guys. Are you guys working on words? See, those who want to give exams in the near future, kindly work on words, kindly work on RCs, kindly work on CRs. So everything is so very, very important. You work on, see, it's very important. And the way you work, that is also very, very important. You cannot just, what is that? Randomly mug up the words. I had said when we were talking about the this one, what is that? Lexical resources, that complete week, I said you different ways of understanding the words, isn't it? So therefore, kindly follow that. Follow all those things. I repeat once again. So be aware of your this one. What is that? Roots, prefixes, and suffixes. And along with that, so be aware of your this one. What is that? Family words. Work on family words, high frequency words, foreign words, then one word substitutions, and so all synonyms and antonyms. So these are the things that you need to work on. It is not just what is that, oh, take a word, mug up, and expect the same thing here. No, because they won't be asking you guys with what is that direct word meaning. You people would have seen yesterday in the one blank only, we wanted to have the contextual meanings, isn't it? Here again, in the two blanked one, today we are going to emphasize on two blank question, where you will be seeing like, yes, it is definitely the contextual meaning. We need to know the contextual meaning rather than just plainly the word meanings here. Okay, so now let me share the screen and quickly start off with our session. Okay, today we'll be focusing on so two worded or two word required questions. Here I'll be sharing. So just okay. Am I sharing? Not it. Let me share. Yes, guys. Okay. See, I have few instructions before I could start off with the thing. The first and foremost, yes, whenever you get a question, you need to do question mapping. What you need to do? You need to question mapping. How you can do the question mapping? By recognizing transition word or so punctuation marks. So why we need to so know this transition words and punctuation marks, so that we get the clue of what we require, what the blank requires. That clue we only get if we recognize the transition words or punctuation. Why? Because this will help us to understand whether the pieces of the idea what they are given, so whether that is going in the same direction or whether it is going in the opposite direction, whether they are adding on the information, whether they are giving a contra information, whether they are giving cause and effect wala thing. So all these things we will be understanding. Once we understand these things, so we can get a shadow word, okay, for that blank. Depending upon this shadow word, we can eliminate the required word, okay. So what we can do, we can eliminate the unwanted words and we can take the required words. That is how so you people need to do. Let me clearly say, first read the question stem, read the statement, so and try to passage map. So passage map in the sense you need to recognize your transition words or the punctuations and recognize in which direction the idea is going, and depending upon that you get one shadow answers of yours, and that shadow answer you need to come and compare with your options. That's it. This is what you need to do with your text completion. Now guys, let me share the screen here. Now, what did I say? Despite. Whenever despite is there, we know that after comma, so whatever the idea they give here, okay, that idea will be opposite here. But to our this one, what is that? See, it is so clearly they are saying. So from this, what is that? Despite is our keyword or the transition word. We got the comma here and we have whatever is here, so that is opposite in this case. So that means here, because this both the blanks are lying in the secondary part of the comma, therefore both of them will have what is that, the word should be just opposite to these things here. Okay, so now let us try to understand and guess what it is. Despite the threat of sanctions from numerous other countries, the threat of sanctions from numerous other countries, that means some XYZ country is getting a threat of this one threat, it is getting the warnings from other countries. But in spite of that, that country has repeatedly, what that country could be, it has repeatedly ordered its army. That means this nation is getting many threats from these people. Usually what happens, if it get a threat, usually the country should become silent. But here they are using despite. And also look at the this one, it has ordered its army to the borders of some this one. That means despite is there, which is contra. That means it is not fearful. This nation is not fearful about this threat. Therefore, you can say that this nation is angry, or this nation is fearless about the threats of these things. It is fearless. When it is fearless, what it will be doing? It is ordering its army to enter the borders, isn't it? Why? Because it is fearless there. So if it is fearless, it needs to enter the borders there, isn't it? So we need to have for the first blank something fearless. So what is the word that is near to fearless, or which is not very bothered? Answer blanks here. What is this? Desultory, lacking a plan. That means whether the country is not having any purpose or enthusiasm. No, it has that enthusiasm, isn't it? It is having the enthusiasm. Therefore, it is very fearful. It is very, what is that? It is ready. It is not taking the warnings there. So, therefore, this desultory word goes out of our list. Parsimonious. Parsimonious means what? The one who is very like stingy fellow. Okay. Whether that country is stingy, it is not related to our concept only. So therefore it goes out. Okay. So truculent means what? Eager or quick or to argue or fight. The one who is very aggressive to fight. So that country was very aggressive to fight. Therefore, the first blank should be what? Truculent. Okay. So if it is eager to fight, definitely it is ordering its army to what? Enter the borders. It won't be coming back, isn't it? So now, so enter the country in the sense what? It should be breaching, isn't it? So you can see, I'll give the meanings here. Okay. Breach is what? An act of breaking and failing to observe. That means it is just what is that? Code of conduct failed and it just enters. Whereas circumnavigate means what? All around, going all around. What is the use of going all around? No, it has to just enter without any permission, nothing. So that is the thing. And circumvent is giving away or finding a way around. No, it is not finding a way around. It wants to enter into those borders, isn't it? So therefore, it is breach. See, just by having our idea, what is that? What is the shadow answer? So we could get our answers. What is that? Truculent and breach are the two answers that we basically have here. Got it, guys? See, it is not important what we are solving. How we are solving is important here. What did we do first? We took the transition word. We understood here what was the first part. That opposite was the second part. So depending upon that opposite, we picked up the shadow word. Shadow words we compared here and we were able to pick up the words here. The next thing I would like to tell you. So now, I hope everyone understood here. Guys, any doubts? Okay. If you have doubts, kindly see. Now, looking at this statement, it is almost paragraph, isn't it? How many of you get scared when you see such lengthy stuff? Definitely, it is. See, one is time. Time also we have a problem. Yeah, Shreyas, that's a common thing. When I was studying, when I wanted to give first time GRE, so that time even I used to get, oh my god, what is this, what is happening here? So this is a common thing. Okay, but now for us it is easy. Why? Because we know the technique here, isn't it? So therefore, now here what we need to do, it's almost a paragraph. Don't worry, guys. So it's complete paragraph. You know, the first mistake what we do when we are doing such questions means we only focus on this blank, isn't it? We try to read this part 10 times. We won't try to read and understand so the complete ideas what they have given, isn't it? How many of you guys do this? We only focus on that central idea. Wherever the blank is there, we try to read that. Okay, let me read laws of hospitality dictated that dash must be welcomed as friend. We only focus there. But before that, we are not, we don't do that, isn't it? That is the mistake. So don't do that. Wherever they have not given any blank, now that part you need to read more detailedly. Why? You get the clue from there. So now let us get the clue. Let us get the shadow answer, and let us see if we have any kind of transition words. Just glance at it. We don't have any transition words, but I have something. What is that? Comma and so semicolon. Whenever semicolon is there, what does that mean? The semicolon says that this idea and this idea, there will be two different ideas, but sometimes it could be related to the main concept here. Okay, to the main concept, they will be described. This one, what is that? Connected, but two independent ideas can be combined using so semicolon. Semicolon is just like your coordinating conjunctions. These coordinating conjunctions are what? So your and, but, and all, just like that only you have semicolons. So from this, we can't expect whether it can be in the same direction, it cannot be in the same direction. Now they have put you in a this one dilemma. But however, the comma is there. Comma, what? Whenever we use the comma, that indicates that we are further explaining the stated idea. Okay, so let us try to see. For the people of ancient cultures, okay, for the people of ancient cultures who resided in desert climates, laws of hospitality dictated that dash must be welcomed as friends in the homes of their oaths. That means what? Here a positive sentence it is. Why? So somebody should be welcomed where according to the laws of hospitality in desert climates, so dash must be welcomed. Okay. That means so someone should be welcomed. So in their host house. Okay. Someone. We know that someone should be welcome. But who should be welcome? Let us understand. This code of conduct, typically grounded in religious belief, was considered dash. So that means this code of conduct, this welcoming thing, it was considered as something as it ensured basic survival for those who were traveling through the harsh, arid environment. So for whom it was? So this was like what? It ensured the basic survival. It was considered as something which actually ensured the survival of those who were traveling. That means here the word should be what? The travelers should be welcomed as friends, isn't it? So why? Because this was considered as something good here. So something good for whom? Because that was giving like a basic survival for the people who were passing through the thing. That means what? Here the travelers. Okay. And it was considered as something what? Good. Because why? In the religious beliefs, it was considered something as good because it's considered something basic survival in the harsh and arid environment. So here the traveler word and here the good thing. So what are the things that can come here as travelers and this one? See, for the first thing, we need traveler. For the second blank, it should be good. Now tell me, I won't show you the meanings, but before giving the meanings, let me see how you will be guessing the word. Okay, sojourners. And then, okay, no worries. I will give now the meanings. Now you people tell. After giving the meaning, what is the blank one should be? Guys, now I have given the meaning. I have given the shadow word also. Now you people tell me. Imani had answered me. Guys, everyone give a try. You should answer. Let the class be active. Yes, it is sojourners. Sojourners are what? A people who are temporary travel. Okay. See, it cannot be adversaries. Why it cannot be adversaries is like the enemies. Okay. And occupant means those who are already living there. But in the later part, it described those who are traveling. So therefore, sojourners are the first, like should be welcomed. And it is considered to be good. So good is what? See, discretionary is what? So it is available for the use at the discretion of the user. No. Injudicious, that is also not a negative word. So it could be what? Sacrosanct. What it should be? Sacrosanct. Don't you think the life become easier if you work like this, in this direction? Yes. So yes, very good, guys. Uh, I could see the answer like this. If your people give the answer, even we'll be excited to teach you more, isn't it? Don't worry about wrong or right. Let us, what is that? Give a this one. We are explaining. We are giving you the try. So you people need to just, what is that, work in this way only. Okay. So many times it so happen, if you are confused with the first blank, na, try to get first answer for the second blank. So if you get second blank answer, you will be getting the first blank answer also. That means working in the reverse order. We can do that also. Now, here, in spite of its popularity, it is not in spite. Say, INSPIT is in spite. Here it is what? There is a, what is that, separation in spite, and here there we have the separation in spite of its popularity. That means in the grounds of its popularity. So the Merchant of Venice remains a dash play. Okay. The Merchant of, see, there was a popularity. The Merchant of Venice remains a dash play with many critics. That means here we got it. In the grounds of this one, popularity, still the Merchant of Venice has some, what is that? It remains a dash play. That means what? It is not very accepted play, we can say. Why? Because they are saying the later part, you see, with many critics. Critics means what? Not everyone liking it, isn't it? With many critics, dash the extent of Shakespeare's anti-Semitism. So that means these critics, they are talking the extent of Shakespeare's anti, they are arguing on what? So the extent of Shakespeare's anti-Semitism. That means what? The first one is even though it is popular, but still there it is not accepted completely. Okay, this Merchant of Venice is not accepted completely. Why? Because many critics are still arguing about Shakespeare's so anti-Semitism there. Okay, so the first blank should be what? Not completely accepted. The second blank should be what? So it is still, what is that, they are arguing on it. So now taking these things, I don't think you need any word meaning here because they are very, very common words here. So can you tell me what is the word like that you people can pick? I will not show here the word meaning because they are very common words. So I don't think we need to go for the word meaning. Tell me. Yeah, controversial, very good, and debating. Very nice, guys. Very nice. Very good. Even others also answer. Very good. It remains a controversial. It cannot be celebrated. It cannot be historic. If it is celebrated and it is historic, so histrionic, then they should not be having any kind of critics there, isn't it? Assuaging is what? Soothing. When we discussed about the words, you people came across this one. Soothing in the sense what? Pacifying. It is not pacifying. It is debating, argumenting. Don't get confused with argument and argument. Okay. Argument is something helping out. Okay. So helping out, that is called argumenting. So therefore, it is not argumenting, it is not supporting there. So therefore, supporting or pacifying is not the word, it is basically critics are debating the things. Okay, so now got it, guys? Yeah, you can see. Yeah. Now, let us have the another word. See, like this also we can have here. Here, little bit of grammar knowledge also will be having. See, although and comma is there. So, although means what? Whatever the although positive idea after comma negative idea. Although positive negative, then we'll have the this one. So here we have, although Thomas Paine was most dash his political pamphlets, we really need to be very, what is that, skeptical whether, like, what is that, it is a positive or negative. Why it is not very clear here? He was, in fact, dash writer on many other subjects. That means here they are not talking about so positive or negative. Why? He was in fact a dash writer on many subjects. That means here we can say that he was specialized writer of politics. Why? Even though he was specialized writer of political pamphlets, but he was also writing other things. Why? Because they are comparing here one topic with other subject, isn't it? Yeah, so I could see few answers, partial correct answers we are getting here. Although Thomas Paine was most famous for, okay, we can say famous for, yeah, famous for. Why? He may be popular for his political pamphlets, but he still was writing, he was writing the other subject. See, so he was still writing the other subject. Abstress is what? Very difficult to understand. Whether very difficult to understand was his forte here. He was just writing other subject, but this was his main subject, and this was just he was writing, he was trying out other thing. But that doesn't mean that he was a difficult writer. His language was not understood. No, this is not the abstruse means what? Not difficult to, I mean, difficult to understand. Terrible, we can't say he was a bad writer also. Why? Because he was a famous writer for political pamphlets. That doesn't mean that he will be worst writer for your this one. So abstruse and terrible goes out. So we are left with prolific. Prolific is what? Wide variety. Here only they are trying to say, na, he wrote on many different subjects. That means he must be what? Very diversified writer. Okay. So, yeah, although is there, but although he is emphasizing is what? Although he was famous for political pamphlets, but he still wrote many other subjects also. It doesn't say, although that's what we are saying. So as soon as I said although and here, I said like, oh, here it is talking about one subject. That means although he was famous for these things, he still wrote on many other subjects also. His main forte was political pamphlets, but also he wrote on many other subjects also, isn't it? So that means what? Although means what? Yeah, one subject he was famous, but he was in fact writing others also. Therefore, it is what? Prolific. Prolific means he was writing on other subject, but he was famous for political. His main agenda was political, but he tried other subjects also. So therefore, here the answer should be what? Famous for and prolific. That means he had the characteristic of writing different, because you can see that he was prolific writer on many different subjects. Prolific writer in the sense what? He was a very diversified writer. His specialist was this, but he was a diversified writer also. Okay. For example, although it was raining, I went to school. Okay. Although it was raining. Now see, it was raining. Still I went. Although he was a specialist writer on political pamphlet, he still wrote other subjects. Got it? It is in this direction. Now, you can see the other word meanings. Inimical is what? Tending to obstruct or harm. Condemned formals is not liked for. Okay, so or it is specially is punishable. No. Abstruse is difficult to understand. Prolific is what? Different. This one. Okay, here it is basically prolific. Here they have given the this one meaning. The other meaning of prolific is what? Extremely varied. Okay, so that is the eclectic, we can say, that is prolific. And terrible is extremely bad or serious. Right. Now, got it, guys? Any doubts you people have? Any doubts here? Okay. Now, I will not explain anything here. Try to take this question and try to solve it. Let me see. You can use your Google Uncle to take the meaning of the word, but try to give a try here. Let me see. Give a try. Understand what is happening here. Just text me the answer. You want me to break the question and tell me? Okay. Here we see because is there. Because after because we have comma. That means what? It is a cause and effect question. Okay. Impeccability, I could see the answers here. Publicized or impeccable and publicized. Okay, very good, guys. Very good. So you guys have given the partial answers correct. Okay, partially answers are correct, but still very good that you people have taken the try here. Let me tell you, cause and effect. This cause has made us something. What is this? Let us see. Because Rachel's success had convinced her of her own. A success. Success means what? That means that would be convincing her that she is perfect, isn't it? If we are successful, for example, if you guys get extremely good scores on GRE, what does that mean? You are perfect, isn't it? You feel that you are perfect, you are extremely good here. So that means what? Even in the same way, rational success success will convince us on our positive traits, convinced of our own impeccability. Impeccability is what? That perfection. Okay, so impeccability is perfection. So that means flawless. So if she is feeling that she is perfect, then she will not notice her errors, isn't it? She will be not noticing the errors. That means what? She never discerned her errors. That means she never discerned, she considered her errors. So that means what? So publicized means publishing. Did like anyone publish her errors? Recognition. She was feeling that she is perfect. So if she is feeling she is perfect, then she won't even recognize her errors, isn't it? So that means we need the word so recognition. So that means what? She never discerned her errors or this one. So that's what you can say. What is that? If you see the quality of being without fault. Inaptitude is what? Like lack the skill, like don't have ability. Success cannot be inaptitude. Resilience is what? Capacity to withstand. They're not talking about the strength. Okay. So success, perfect. And publicized, no. Overlook, she can't overlook also. She is what? Discern. She could not recognize her own errors. That means recognize, so it is discern. Got it, guys? Most of you answered this correctly, impeccability. But your second blank went wrong there, isn't it? So be very careful. Why? Because when you are answering, no partial marking, okay, no partial score. That means both the blanks should go correct, because if one blank goes wrong, the complete question goes wrong. Be very careful. Understand the idea, understand what is given in that particular statement. So that understanding of the sentence will help you to pick up the right words there. Okay, right. Now, let us try out this thing. I'll give you 2-3 minutes time. So kindly, tell this answer. Yeah, let me explain. Don't worry. So inside often as the effect of changing the collective perception of certain historical events. That means they are talking about, don't worry about the terminologies, guys. Whenever you people have this terminologies and all, we people, what is that, get worried. Oh, I don't know what is this inside, what is etc, what is this. Don't worry about the this one, what is that, these terminologies. Okay, so what you need to just wonder is, so something inside. So sight means we know that vision. Okay, so that means you can think vision often has the effect of changing the collective perception of certain historical events. Okay, some incidents so seem to be of exceptional importance when they first occur. But that means what, here we have the variation. So that means some of the insight it changes the perception, the collective perception changes it seems. So some incidents, what happens in the beginning, they seem to be of exceptional importance when they first occur, but they ultimately prove to have few dash. That means in the beginning they are very important, but later it shows that they have some of the events which shows they are not important for future generation. That means they have few things which proves they are not very important. That means it is not important for the future generation. Others appears to be rather dash to contemporaries, and it is only later that their true significance is understood. So it is here given what others appears to be rather useless to contemporaries. Why useless? Because later on it is saying it is having the true significance, importance. So therefore, either also what you need to have, prove that useless or it is not important, you're also useless only. So therefore, these are the words we have. Definitely, I know many of the words here could be, what is that, out of the thing. So I'll be giving, don't worry. So in both the places, we need some negative word, that is useless or not important. So that is the thing we need to have. So let me take you people here and tell me on the basis of these meanings, tell me what is the right word for both the blanks. Tell me, guys. First blank, tell me. Vagaris is what? An unexpected situation. What is this vagaris? It is an unexpected and inexplicable change. So, but we need something unimportant, isn't it? So, vagaris goes out of our this one. The next thing is what? Misapprehensions. Misapprehensions, what? Making the wrong beliefs. But here we are not talking about whether we are having the strong belief, wrong belief, or this. We are just want something unimportant, isn't it? So therefore, so it is what misapprehension goes out. Repercussions, what it is, something unintended consequences of an event. So that means something not expected, not important. Okay. So therefore, the nearest word here should be what? Reparation. What should be the word here? So we can take it as reparation for the first blank. And monumental means what? Very important. Therefore, we cannot have monumental here. Pecan is what? Very little significant, or it is of not very important. Therefore, from this we can come to know that pecan is the right word there. Outlandish is what? That is sounding bizarre or unfamiliar. That's the reason. So here we can say that resurrections for future generations, while so became to contemporaries. That means the thing which was not important to contemporaries, that became important for the future generation here. Okay, so that's the thing that we basically have here. Got it, guys? Yes. Now try to give this answer. You guys give a try. Rather than me explaining, you people give a try and tell me what exactly it is. Give a try. I've given you all the techniques, everything. Now just give a try. Scanty, abstruse, okay. Pile, scanty and Imani, robust and lucid. Ash, scanty and abstruse, okay. Yeah, we could see you students answering. What about others? Though the poet's work was praised, though is there again. Poet's work was praised, but something opposite will happen here, isn't it? So, though the poet's work was praised highly by critics, sales of his anthologies were dashed. That means it was highly prized. Critics, okay. I mean, it was highly praised, but then the sales will be low here, isn't it? Low in the sense what? Scanty it is. It cannot be robust. Robust means very active, energetic. So I cannot take robust here. So scanty, okay, less. So it is possible. The poor, see here also we are getting the indication, poor sales. But due to his language being too dash to be readily understood. That means the language he used was not readily understood. That means it was difficult to understand. So difficult to understand means what? It is abstruse. Okay. So the word which signifies difficult to understand is what? Abstruse. So therefore the answer would be what? Scanty and abstruse. What we can use? The scanty and abstruse. So is the thing that we have. Got it, guys? Yeah, those who don't know the meaning can just take the this one. Okay. Now let us go for the next question. Yes, this is also very interesting. The human race is a very dash species. Okay. The human race, it is not RACE, that running race. Okay. Human race means they're talking about human, this one group is a very dash species as the facade of calm that covers our anxiety. That means we have the anxiety, but it is covered by our so calmness. So, okay. So that means what? So that means we are a very delicate species, isn't it? Yes. So and dash is flimsy and effortlessly ruptured. And something can be easily ruptured means damaged. Okay. So that means what? We are very delicate and damageable. So delicate and damageable is what? Fragile and vulnerability. What we can take it here? So yes. So I could see many of you answering here. Fragile and vulnerability could be taken into consideration. Very good, guys. Yes. Now, so tell me. So what are the queries that you people have? with regards to these things only. Kindly ask the questions. Yes. Shreyans, this one lexical resource also plays important, but along with that, you understanding what is that, what is the movement of the idea in the statement is also very, very, very important, isn't it? If you have not, if you had not understood how the statement idea was moving, do you think you could pick up the words, even if you know the meanings there? No, right? Just like how we have two ants, so even like understanding of the sentence and the knowledge of the words both plays important role here. Okay, so therefore you need to, and also understanding of the grammar is also very important. Why this grammar, punctuation, everything? Because then only we'll understand the movement of the statement, right? Yes. So others, tell me. Doubts? Okay. Any more doubts? Ma'am, all series till 18 should be referred to practice. Imani, can you come again? Because I did not understand. Yes, Imani. So for practice, you can use them. All the Cambridge series till 18, you can use for practice. It's more than enough. And also we have certain stuff in telegrams and all will be giving you guys, right? So that will also be like you practice on them also. And we have one series called Cambridge Guide. Okay, Cambridge Guide is the toughest test. It'll be online. Shreyas, it'll be online. Online we'll have all the books, Cambridge books. It is already in the form of PDFs you will be getting. Right. And are you guys clear about sentence text completions? And could you please share the links of all those PDFs? Yeah, I'll share it with my team, and my team will be sharing to you guys in the Telegram. Okay. Yes, Imani. It can be shared in this. No, if you just Google it out, what is that? Cambridge Book One PDF. So as Book One PDF, you'll be getting the complete series. Right? And practice more, because now you people may feel that, oh, it's very simple, we can just do it. So but yeah, only when you practice you really come to know where exactly the problem is and why the problem is. Ma'am, which book to use for RC? Shreyans, you're talking about IELTS RC or GRE, because now the questions are mixing up here. So can I know whether Shreyans, you're talking for your GRE or your this one? GRE. GRE, we have what is that? Many series on this one. Okay, we have one, how we have this one GMAT Club. So just like that, GRE Club is there. Okay, you just better, what is that? Try to take there. There you will be having all the this one, like you can use Manhattan, you can use Princeton Review, you can use your this one, the ETS, the official website of GRE for practice. Magush, again, happening, it has limited things. Okay, but I would recommend you people to work on various resources. And in fact, all these collected resources we have given to you people in the Telegram. the complete, like many GRE passages are given. And also I have one suggestion here, that so when you people are practicing on passages, don't just focus on only what is given in GRE books. Okay, focus on GMAT passages also. Many times you will be seeing that GMAT passages will be seen in GRE exam. Okay, so try to reading passages, you need to focus on. So like GMAT passages, whichever passage you people are getting now, try to do it. So it could be GRE passage, it could be GMAT passage, it could be even like CAT passages, it could be math passages. Try to solve, because all the type of questions and all they give for GRE will be same as the other set of this one exams. ठीक है? Yeah, see, our admin has given you the link to join. So there you have n number of materials. Already it will be shared. Okay. Don't worry about that. But practice. See, no need of taking any paid versions and all. Like we have n number of this one. What is that? Materials available. No need of spending for the this one and all. Okay. So see, we have all the links that has been given to you guys. And also, like with regards to RCs and all, already it has been given in the link. Okay, so I'll ask our team to share that this one, what is that set of passages again, so that you people can have it. Right. Any other queries you guys have? And you are clear about how to work on one blank, two blank, and all, right? You guys are clear about that? Thank you, Imani. Thank you. We are here to help you guys, listen to you, and so clear all your queries. Right. Okay. So yes, tomorrow we'll be doing three blank thing. Okay. So, and again on three blank, we'll be following the same thing. But yes, we'll have one more blank extra. The sentence could go a little longer. That's it. But the methods will be using the same thing. Okay. Right. Thank you, guys. So take care. Over to you, admin.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Also, if you have any other questions regarding the Ubergrad channel, you can ask now. Okay, then that's it. Thank you. You all may please leave.